Assalamu alaikum students. This is Additional Mathematics 4037 and chapter number 5, Factor and Remainder Theorem. In this chapter we were discussing how to factorize and solve cubic polynomials. In this video we'll be solving a question of exercise 5.4, question number 8, that is on page number 92. In this question, it is not basically a cubic polynomial, it is a 4-degree polynomial, and I will tell you how to solve or factorize a 4-degree polynomial. And we'll be using our previous concepts, the long division method and the quadratic expressions factorization method to find the values of x. Since the polynomial has a higher power of 4, so we will be getting 4 answers of x. And the question is, we have a polynomial of x, x4 plus ax cube minus x square plus bx minus 12. This is the polynomial given in the question. And there are two factors given of this polynomial. The first factor is x minus 2 and the second factor is x plus 1. This is mentioned in the question. If you can read out the question from the book, you will see that these two factors are given, and you will realize that why they are given, because you can see that there are two variables in the polynomial. There is a variable a and a variable b in the polynomial, so you can have an idea that the question will ask you to find the values of these two variables. That's why the question has given us two factors. And in the later part of the question, it says that we have to solve this polynomial, this 4-degree polynomial. We have to solve it. Solve means we have to find the value of the variable. So x is the variable over here, since this is the polynomial is a function of x. So we have to find the value of x, and since the power on x is 4, so we will be getting 4 answers, 4 values of x. So we will start off with the working. The working is a bit lengthy. That's why I have solved it on a paper and then used that image so that I can clearly explain you how I have solved this question. And I haven't used any new method in this question. I have used the old method, the synthetic division or the long division method. We will be dividing the polynomial with the factors to get the remaining factor. And this is the same trick, and we did a lot of questions on this trick in the previous exercises. So we'll start off with the working. As I told you that if we can see the polynomial, there are two variables in the polynomial. The first one is a, other than x. The first one is a and b. So since two factors have been given to us, so we know that by putting these factors equal to 0 one by one, we will get two values of x, and then we will put those two values one by one in this polynomial, and we will make two equations. And after making two equations, we will solve them simultaneously to get the value of a and b. So we will start off with the values of a and b. This is the required polynomial. This is the given polynomial x4 plus ax cube minus x square plus bx minus 12. Since the first factor is x minus 2, so what did I do? I just equate this factor equals to 0, and I shifted this minus 2 on the other side, so the value of x is coming out to be 2. So I will now put this value of x, which is equals to 2, in the given polynomial. The given polynomial, the first term is x4, so I will put x is equals to 2. So 2 to the power 4 means 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 2 is 16. So I have written 16. Then I use the positive sign, and then I have to put x is equals to 2, and 2 cube means 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, which is equals to 8, and then 8 multiplied by a will be 8a. And then with a negative sign, x square means 2 square is 4, so I will write minus 4, and then plus, in the place of x I will write 2, so 2 multiplied by b will be 2b, and then minus 12 equals to 0. And I can see that 16 minus 4 is 12, and this positive 12 and this negative 12 will be cancelled out. So on simplification, I will get 8a plus 2b equals to 0. This is my first equation. This is equation number 1. Now moving on to the next factor. The next factor is x plus 1. Again, equating it with 0, I will get the value of x is equals to minus 1. I will again put this value minus 1 back in the given polynomial, that is x to the power 4 means minus 1 to the power 4 will be a positive 1. Since we know that whenever there is an even power on a negative sign, the negative sign disappears, so this will be positive 1. and then minus 1 cube. I will put x is equals to minus 1, so minus 1 cube will be minus 1, and when minus 1 multiplied by a will give me minus a, and then move forward, minus 1 square will be positive 1, and positive 1 means minus 1, and then plus bx, x is equals to minus 1. When minus 1 be multiplied with b, this will give me minus b, and then minus 12 equals to 0. This positive 1 and this negative 1 will be cancelled out, and this minus a and minus b will be shifted on the other side to give me the equation a plus b equals to minus 12. This is my second equation, and since now I have two equations, equation number 1 and equation number 2, now I will solve them simultaneously, and I will be using the substitution method since it is an easy method. So I will shift this b on the other side, so a will be equals to minus 12 minus b. This is the value of a, so I will put this value of a in equation number 1. Equation number 1 is 8a plus 2b equals to 0, and 8 in bracket I will use the value of a. The value of a is minus 12 minus b plus 2b equals to 0, and 8 multiplied by minus 12 will be minus 96. 8 multiplied by minus b will be minus 8b plus 2b equals to 0, and minus 8b plus 2b will give me minus 6b, and I have shifted this minus 96 on the other side to give me a positive 96. And since I have to find the value of b, so I will shift this minus 6. It is being multiplied on this side, it will be getting divided on the other side, so b will be equals to 96 divided by minus 6, that will be equals to minus 16. So the value of b will be minus 16. The value of b will be minus 16, and since I have got the value of b, that is minus 16, now I will put back this value into equation number 1 or 2, it is up to you. Since equation number 2 is easy and I have formed a more modified equation in the form of equation number 3, I haven't labeled this as equation number 3. You can also label this as your equation number 3, as we did that when we are solving simultaneous equations. So we make an equation 3, which is a bit simplified equation. So this is minus 12 and minus b, and I have b equals to minus 16. So I will just put b minus 16. This minus and minus will get positive, and minus 12 plus 16 will give me plus 4. So the value of a is plus 4. B is minus 16 and a is plus 4, and I have the value of a and b. Now what I have to do, I have to put them back into my polynomial, and when I will put that back into the polynomial, my polynomial will look like this. It will be x4, and then with a positive sign, since the value of a is positive, so I will write a is equals to 4, and since x cube is being multiplied, so this will be 4x cube, and then this will be minus x square, since there is no a and b in x square, and then we have a negative value of b, that is minus 16, so this will be minus 16x, and then it will be minus 12. This is the this is the given polynomial, and when I have put the value of a and b, it will look like this. So now I have the polynomial with me, and I have two factors also, and I have to find the remaining factor. And we will be using the same concept as we discussed, that if 12 is if I have given you a factor of 12 and I will say that you have to find the other factor, so what will you do? Will you just divide it with the given factor, and you will get the other factor. So I will be using the same trick. I have one factor, I have two factors basically. What will I do? I will just multiply these two, and on multiplication I will get x square minus x minus 2, and I will just divide this factor with the polynomial to get the other factor. So I did the same. This is the polynomial. On putting the value of a and b, it will look like this: x4 plus 4x cube minus x square minus 16x minus 12. This is this polynomial, and I have just put the value of a and b, which I found out earlier, and I will divide it with x square minus x minus 2, and the division method is the same. I just have to look, this is x square, and I have to make this x square x4. So this is power 2, and I have to add 2 more power, so I will just multiply this with x square in order to get x4. When this x square will be multiplied with x square, it will give me x4, and then I have to multiply the remaining two terms with the number as well. So x square will be multiplied with minus x, it will give me minus x cube, and then x square will be multiplied with minus 2 to give me minus 2x square. So now I have to subtract the 2. So on subtraction, the sign will be changed. This is positive, so this will become negative. This is negative, so this will become positive, and this is negative again, so this will become positive. This will be cancelled out, and this is positive 4x cube and this is positive x cube. So on adding it will become positive 5x cube. This is negative x square and this is positive 2x square. So it will give me a positive x square, and this is minus 16x. I will not change the sign of minus 16x since it is not in the lower side. It is on the upper side, so I will not change the sign. I will just copy it as it is, minus 16x. And now I have to see this is 5x cube and I have x square over here. So I have to multiply it with 5x in order to get 5x cube. So I will write positive 5x since this is a positive sign. So I will write positive 5x and I have to multiply this whole three terms with positive 5x now. When I will multiply 5x with x square, it will give me 5x cube. When I will multiply plus 5x with minus x, it will give me minus 5x square. And when I will multiply plus 5x with minus 2, it will give me minus 10x. Again, I have to subtract the two equations. I will change the sign. This is positive, so it will become negative. This is negative, so it will become positive, and this is negative again, so it will become positive. We do that when we subtract two equations, and this will be cancelled out. This is positive x square, and this is now positive 5x square, so it will be positive 6x square. And this is negative 16x, and this is positive 10x. So when I will subtract them, I will get minus 6x. And now I will just copy out the remaining, that is minus 12. And now I will see that is I have 6x square and here it is x square. So I will just have to multiply it with plus 6. So I will write plus 6 over here. And now this plus 6 will be multiplied with x square to give me positive 6x square. Now plus x will be multiplied with minus x to give me minus 6x, and this plus 6 will be multiplied with minus 2 to give me minus 12. And since on changing the sign, I can see that the whole three terms will be cancelled out and nothing will be left. So these are the two factors of this polynomial, given polynomial. So I will just write them like this: x square minus x and minus 2, and this will be x square plus 5x plus 6 equals to 0 since I have to solve it. And I know the two factors. This was given in the question. X minus 2 and x plus 1 is are the two factors of this expression. So I will just write the two factors as it is. X minus 2, x plus 1, you can apply the middle term breaking method to get these two factors. And this is again a quadratic expression, so I will apply the middle term breaking factor, the method, in order to get the two factors. Corners for multiply, 6 multiplied by 1 will be 6, and I know the two numbers which on added give me 5, so 2 and 3 are the two numbers. X square plus 2x plus 3x plus 6, these are the four terms. The middle term has been broken down into two terms, and now I have to pair the first two and the last two and see what is common. X minus 2 will be as it is, x plus 1 will be as it is, and I can take x as common. So on taking common, I will get x plus 2 and x plus 3 as the two factors of this quadratic expression. And the whole four factors are equals to 0. Since they are equals to 0, so I will equate them one by one equals to 0 to get the values of x. When I will put x minus 2 equals to 0, the value of x will be 2. When I will put x plus 1 equals to 0, the value of x will be minus 1. And when I will put x plus 2 equals to 0, again I will get minus 2, and I will get minus 2, and x plus 3 on putting equals to 0, I will get x is equals to minus 3. So the four values of x is minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, and 1 if I arrange them. So this was the solving, and you can see the factorizing of a 4-degree polynomial. Since it is a 4-degree polynomial, so there will be some working required in order to find the values of x. Uh, this is question number 8 of exercise 5.4, in which we solved a 4-degree polynomial, and we used the long division method to factorize the given polynomial. First, we found out that the polynomial has two variables, a and b, and when we read the question further, we saw that there are two factors given. So we know that when two factors are given, so we have to put them one by one in the polynomial to get the two equations, and then I solved the two equations simultaneously to get the value of a and b, and then I put back these two values of a and b in the given polynomial, and then I factorize it by using long division method. And after finding out the factors, I saw that the two factors are quadratic, so I break them further by using middle term breaking method. And when the factors were linear, and I just equate them one by one equal to 0 to get the value of x.